Happy Monday again. I'm back here with a deck of cards for this week's card reading. And this week I am using the Gateway of Light Activation deck by Kyle Gray, artwork by Jennifer Hawkyard. It's such a beautiful deck. And if you're new to this, Oracle cards are just a tool to use to get in touch with divine guidance or from your guides. Let's just say it's a tool to connect with your spirit guides. And it's kind of fun. It's a fun tool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw two cards, card 1 and card 2. And so right now, think like in your heart, if there's a question you have about your life or about anything that you want guidance on from your guides, is there any question that comes to mind? And then decide if card 1 or card 2 is the answer for you. Which are you drawn towards more, 1 or 2? It might change, it might be both. But in your heart, just sort of, or in your gut, I should say, decide, and then we can get started. Okay, so let's see. I already set the intention to be a conduit for divine love and light for anybody who sees this video and who needs to receive these messages. So card 1, which card is popping out the most? I keep having 2 cards pop out, but last week there was 2 cards also. And I don't know if that's a trend. Okay. I'm getting better at this, everybody. Card 1. Hathor Light Codes. Wow. Hathor Light Codes. Light Immersion, Full System Upgrade, Power Recall. So here's a closer look at the card. Let me just see if there's any messages coming through. This to me is a very positive message. It's saying that you're supported by, Hathor is a goddess from ancient Egypt. And her face looks kind of funny here, but that's just like based on statues that they've created, in ancient times. But she's a goddess and she's a teacher. She's here to teach us. And this is giving me a lot of energy around the solar plexus, which is the chakra in your abdomen, in your stomach area. And that has a lot to do with your personal power, your will, your identity. So I'm sensing that what question you asked, if you chose card 1, you are about to have a full system upgrade. You're receiving light. You're receiving guidance and light and rememberings of your power, of your soul's purpose. Maybe empowering energy is flowing to you to help you address this question that you've asked about your life. And my feet are kind of buzzing right now. I think this is very like downward energy, like you're receiving energy, it's coming down and flowing out of you, and it's just like fully immersing you in beautiful divine light. And you're going through an upgrade. Now, when you're going through an upgrade, a lot of people talk about ascension symptoms, and you might have headaches, or you might have like mood swings or physical, you know, things that are kind of like annoying, like a headache or feeling like you're getting sick. Sometimes that happens when your energy is like really changing and going through a transformation. So just keep that in mind if you're experiencing anything like that, like maybe inflammation, like maybe you have a rash, or allergies are coming out of nowhere, or, you know, something physical that's like irritating you. That might happen. And I'm not saying this as like, ooh, watch out. It's just, if you're like, why is this happening to me? Why am I having a headache or whatever? Just know that it's your human energy is being, they use the word upgrade, but it's being, it's ascending to a higher vibration, and that's good. So it's very exciting. Okay, that was card 1. Okay, card 2. Let's see which card is for everybody who chose card 2. This one. Oh, Halls of Learning. Halls of Learning. Spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons. So this is a lot about the crown chakra. Maybe the top 2 chakras, the third eye chakra, which is in your third eye area, and your crown, which is at the top of your head. And these are related to your intuition, your knowing, like your mental mindset, your mental processes. Your crown is your connection to the universal, like energy, the higher power. And this is actually similar to what I see when I go into the Akashic records. There's always like a dome of like you can see here, there's like a, what do they call that? I can't remember what it's called architecturally, but it's like a dome with like light flowing through. I do see that a lot when I go in there, and everything is like kind of glowing. So this is really reminding me of the Akashic records. I feel like if you chose question 2, your spirit guides are trying to communicate with you. So you need to be more open to receive. Like, for example, yesterday, I saw a spider, and now I'm not afraid of spiders because I know that they are a symbol of the divine feminine, and they represent creation and all sorts of like good things. And in I think in India they represent goddess Lakshmi, which is like abundance and like wealth. So that happened to me once, and I was like, oh cool, like maybe this is a message from my guides that like something to do with that. And then like 2 hours later, another spider, like I was in my car this time, so it was 2 separate places. A spider, like while I was driving, crawled up my windshield, like on the outside, not on the inside, on the outside. It was like sticking on there somehow while the wind was blowing it right in front of my face when I was driving, and I couldn't miss it, you know? So I know that those were signs from my guides, and you might think that's silly, but look for synchronicities or like numbers that come to you, like, oh, I checked my phone and it's 11:11, and maybe you go to the store and your receipt says 11:11 on it, like for the cost that you paid or whatever, you know, like things that happen more than once, and it's like, oh, that's a coincidence. Maybe that has deeper significance, and your guides are like showing you that they're with you or that they're supporting you. But this card says confirmation. So I think what you need to do is your guides want you to ask them for help with whatever question you've asked. Like if you picked question 2, the question you're asking needs to include your guides, and they want to help you learn how to communicate with them so they can send you confirmation. So for example, you can say, let's pick a really silly thing, like Well, okay. I just got this new water bottle and it's like super beautiful and like colorful, and I went to the store and I was like, I know there's gonna be a beautiful colorful water bottle for me because I'm a colorful person. I love color. I'm an artist, and I asked to be shown, like, it was sort of like a manifesting thing, like this water bottle exists and I will find it. And I did. And I didn't like see it online or anything. It was at HomeSense, which is kind of like a store. They don't have online shopping. You just go there and you find what's there. So that was confirmation to me that like I'm in the flow with the universe, and I sort of like somehow connected to the fact that that water bottle was for me. You can also ask your guides like, oh, if I'm meant to do this, show me this symbol. Like if I meant to do this, show me a butterfly. And if I meant to not do this, show me, I don't know, a bee or something, you know, that like you can ask for symbols to be brought to you and shown to you. And those are ways to get confirmation from your guides. And I'm just using really frivolous examples here, but this card is actually about, it says great lessons. So you have some major lessons that you're meant to learn, but you can't just learn it from like watching this video. You need to start working with your guides. And so you can call them in. You can just, you know, when you're in bed and you're relaxed, you can just say out loud or in your head, you know, I call in my guides, please come to me. And they're not gonna like swoop in like superheroes and be like, we're here. Like some people are afraid of that, of like, oh, I'm afraid of like connecting and I don't want to. That's not really how they work. They don't really show up unless, like, I can meditate and connect with guides, but I don't see them in my daily life. So don't be afraid of connecting. They're here to support you and to love you and to guide you. So if you chose card 2, there's some really big lessons that you're meant to learn about this question, whatever question you asked, and you need to start connecting with your guides and calling them in. So just call them in, say, I'm ready to work with you, or you know, please show me of your presence. If you're with me, if you're guiding me, like, please show me, like, choose a symbol. You can just ask for confirmation that they're here with you. Choose a symbol, and throughout the next few days after, kind of just be aware if that symbol is brought to you in some sort of synchronistic, unusual way. Like I thought a spider crawling on the outside of my car windshield directly in front of my face, like while I'm driving, wouldn't it like blow off or something? I thought that was, and because it was the second time it happened that day, I saw a spider in an unusual spot. The other one was in my house, but it was like I almost stepped on it. I was like this close to stepping on it and I didn't. And then I was like, oh, there's a spider right there. I thought it was just like a little bit of dirt or something, but it was a spider. And to me, that was very synchronistic that those two unusual situations happened in one day. So, okay, that's card 2. That's so exciting. These are very empowering cards. They're telling us, both cards are very empowering, that we're supported and we're guided. So keep that in mind when you're going through your day. Okay, everybody, thank you for watching. Please share if you think other people might like this video. And go ahead, and I'm really curious to know if anything I said resonated with you. So please comment if it does, because I'd love to hear it. Okay.